Cocaine was found in the White House last week. That's cool. They had to evacuate the whole building. Now, look, it says that the substance was found in a work area, and not to like start a conspiracy, but I'm totally gonna start a conspiracy that Hunter Biden happened to be working in that same room when he was visiting the White House. He was working in that room, and then they found a little baggie of cocaine, and then they evacuated the White House because they didn't know what the substance was at the time. They just saw a little bag of white powder, and they were like, "Oh, that could be anthrax." And so they, obviously, but they confirmed. So Biden and his family were at Camp David after state dinner. They had state dinner. That's when Hunter was there. Then they go to Camp David, and now they find this substance. A coincidence?
Hey, at least it's not crack. I mean, it could have been crack. Could have been crack rocks. Or
Parmesan cheese.
Or yeah.
But he, I just think that's interesting. You have Biden, Hunter Biden, at the White House, and then just days later, after he leaves, oh wow, what is this? We haven't had this in the 2 years that this man has been president, or before that. In general, we haven't had this. Well, now we got to get hazmat to come in and evacuate the building, and so tax dollars at work. Am I right, guys?
They
so
probably.
Now
well, you know what happened
for that.
You know what happened, Olivia? They sent the drug dogs in to make sure there's no drugs anywhere else, and they just walked the dogs past Hunter's room, even though they were like trying to scratch at the door. They're like, nope. They're like, come on, keep going. We gotta go check the rest of the building.
Oh, buddy, you need some new training. You're not very good at this job. Yeah, bring them to the ATF after. That was a dark joke. I'm so sorry. If you connect the dots on that one, I'm really sorry. Don't bring the dogs to the ATF.
This is a. Oh, my bad.
Okay.
You can go.
I was gonna say, well, this is just another reflection of our terrible administration. They bring ladies or dudes, whatever, they shirtless on the lawn during Pride. They have cocaine in the building. They let Afghanistan fall, or a cabal fall, and then they want to join the NATO. They want to get Ukraine into NATO so they can do more war and kill people and make more money. This whole administration, everything they do has been a shit show, and they lie to people who are ignorant. And they tell them that they're doing good, they care about the people, but all their actions prove otherwise.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. And we already know this thing with Hunter has already been covered so much, like by conservative. It's been covered up by Democrats, but then in turn covered by conservative media. But who's in power? So who gets to make the decision? Like those that are in power, those who have the most power are going to write the history. And the history here is that, oh, how did we find that?
Who brought in this cocaine?
I mean, I was down there last weekend, so I don't know.
Raymond?
Yeah, like it's just interesting that these things happen right after Hunter Biden's there. Right after, it's like I know that correlation does not mean causation, but it does in this particular case. Okay,
I'm gonna take a hunch.
One time I want it does.
I'm gonna put on a hunch. I'm gonna say when people enter the White House outside of the president and his family, they probably get searched before they can enter. They probably have a dog there that is always
sniffing.
They have
a drug dog?
I would expect they would have some stuff there. I mean, they have to have good security measures. They can't just let even like staffers. I mean, they probably get checked every time. So I mean, they probably get searched. And I'm just saying, the only people who aren't getting searched are probably the Bidens and
and any other politician, Democratic
and Raymond,
and they might have boofed it. You guys know what boofing is, right?
T-Bone said T-Bone, so hi T-Bone.
Hi T-Bone. You guys know what boofing means?
I do not know what boofing means.
Not that I have any personal experience. But we're in jail sometimes. If you do work release and you go out on the work release and you meet, and then you're doing your little whatever, doing like cleaning up a churchyard, and then you meet your girlfriend, she comes over, and then she gives it in a little plastic baggie, and then you put it up your butt, and in the porta john, and then when you get to jail, you boof it, you shit it back out. So now you all have drugs. It's called boofing.
You boof it.
Boofing,
yeah. It's a real thing. Not that I've ever been there or know anyone who has.
Wow,
but that's what happened.
A very specific thing to know, but you know what? I'll take it. I will take it.
It's true. Yeah.
Okay, so if someone says they boofed something, now I know what they mean, and I can call them out on their BS, right? So, well, that's interesting. There's a chance that Hunter boofed it.
Yes.
Like into the White House.
I wouldn't put it past them to
Boofed his
be
way
either.
to the White House. Like, as if we didn't already know all these things with Hunter were happening. It's just funny that, like, he probably boofed it. And
yes,
he needs his fix.
But how did it end up on the floor? Like, I'm just genuinely curious how it ended up on, like, the floor.
Well, why are you questioning that? Why would you question that?
Sorry, my bad.
You gotta it's either Joey B is senile as hell, even though I don't think he's doing lines, and Hunter's probably cracked out his mind when he dropped it, so.
True. Or Lindsey Graham boofed it because he got all high, and then he's like, "Let's go to NATO and like start a war." He's like, "Yeah, Article 5."
It was definitely Lindsey Graham.
Maybe it was.
I mean,
maybe. Well, it could have been Lindsey Graham. It could have been anybody.
Allegedly.
It could have been the second gentleman. I think it was the second gentleman. That's my theory.
Gentleman. Oh, that lady's Kamala's husband.
Kamala.
Okay.
He was going to visit Jill Biden to get another little kiss. You know what I'm saying? When him and Jill kissed, so he was going to get another little kissy kiss, and so he went in and he dropped it, and that's what happened. So y'all will never know which theory.
What's his name? Like Paul the Pop, whatever his name was, the guy who beat him with the hammer or beat him.
I don't know.
Yeah, the guy who hit him with a hammer.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Paul.
Yeah, whatever happened with that? That was just like a big story, and then it just died.
There was weird camera footage that came out, body cam footage, and then that was it.
He's probably living in there.
I mean, he could have been.
He's probably living in the pool house right now.
Yeah. I can't call him a lady of the night, but he is a person of the night.
An individual of the night.
An individual of the night.
So, gosh, dang it.